Welcome to Loving Life Hitched Up.
Today we're going to give you the who, what, when, where, how, and why you want to become a Harvest Host member.
What is Harvest Host? Harvest Host is a partnership between RVers and small businesses. And what this gets the RVer is a unique overnight dry camping experience. And what it gives the business owner is a new customer and exposure to their business. Who could become a Harvest Host member? Well, your rig has to be self-contained. In other words, you have to have your own restroom, your own kitchen inside, your own water supply. No tents allowed. There are currently close to 2,000 locations scattered throughout the United States, Canada, Baja California, and even Alaska. These locations include wineries, breweries, museums, farms,
as well as other assorted attractions.
And that list is growing every day. There's also a golf option. Now, you don't have to be a golfer to take that option, because if you don't golf, you can always visit their gift shop or their restaurant.
Country club, whatever.
Exactly. So you can always give back to that business.
When can you use Harvest Host? Most Harvest Host locations are open year-round, although there are some that are seasonal, as you can imagine, in conjunction with the type of business that host provides. So you're going to want to check the website to see what is available at different times.
When you become a member of Harvest Host, you get access to a very easy interactive website.
That website contains a map that has all of the host locations listed on there and lets you search in different fashions.
Right. You can search by the city that you're staying in, the state, or you can search on your route. Now, when you place your route in, you have the option of finding a Harvest Host that is in the immediate area, all the way up to 100 miles outside of your travel area.
So you can vary your route, and you can set those parameters, how far off your main route that you choose to go to find where you're going to stay that night.
Another important filter on that website is that you have the option to choose what type of location you want to stay in. So if you're looking for a unique location, or if you're avoiding certain types of Harvest Hosts or businesses, you can add that to the filter, and that'll filter that out. Now, the way we use Harvest Hosts is that we prefer shorter travel days. So therefore, we'll travel for about 5 hours and then find a Harvest Host location to stay in. And the beauty of that is, we could stay at a parking lot, we could stay at a rest area, but when you come to a Harvest Host location, you have a different experience. And I feel like you're safer too. Once you've chosen the location where you would like to stay in, make sure that you read the reviews, check out the pictures, and see if it meets your needs. Keep in mind that not every location can accommodate certain size RVs.
Yeah, some Harvest Hosts do not have the ability to host very large rigs because of varying factors, access in, things of that nature.
And there may also be a limited number of spaces.
But all that's on the website. When you actually open up that location, it gives you contact information. It'll tell you whether there's size restrictions. It'll also give you the total number of spots that they have when you're planning that route.
When you've chosen your location, make sure to call that host. You can call 2 weeks in advance or even up to the day of your expected arrival. Just please keep in mind that Harvest Host requests that you do call this business. Do not show up unexpected, because there could be parking directions, or there could be certain things that you need to know before you get there.
They may not even be open, and then you won't have access, and they don't want you to have a bad experience. You're wondering, what does that business get from you being a visitor there?
As an RVer, when you become a Harvest Host member, you get a great experience and a great location to stay in. Now, that small business also benefits, because Harvest Host suggests that every RVer spends a minimum of $20 wherever they're staying. Believe me, you're going to find great products everywhere you go. We have not had a problem finding something to buy everywhere.
It's been a great experience everywhere. I will say that expect to spend one night. The rules generally state that it's for one night exposure. You get to spend that one night there. That experience is limited to that. But it is up to the host to offer if you'd like to stay longer than that. The website and Harvest Host does not recommend you ask to stay longer. They want to keep that to that 24 hours. But we have been offered before if we want to stay additional days. But that's at the discretion of the Harvest Host business location. In the video description box below will be a link to Harvest Host. If you follow that link, you'll get a 15% discount for clicking on our link to Harvest Host, our affiliate to Harvest Host, and Harvest Host will reward us with a little bit of something on the other end. And we appreciate you following that. We love sharing Harvest Host with you for the sake that we have enjoyed this program so much that we think it's worth your time, and it adds to that experience that we've had while we're out there on the road. Because it is about the journey, but it's also about the destinations along the way.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your experience with Harvest Host, or if you're thinking about joining Harvest Host. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, hitting that bell notification. And remember,
Make sure that you get notifications when our next video drops.
And remember, when you're out there loving life, do it hitched up.